All right, so the rosé is my heart because it's our first. We decided we wanted to do something. We wanted to release our first release to be one wine, and so it's like, okay, what are we going to do that will introduce philosophy to the world and not necessarily be something that everyone will like, but something that people will enjoy, that we think most people would enjoy. So that's when we decided to do the rosé. This is a Chambourcin rosé, and you know how Chambourcin goes very well here and very popular in this area.
Does everybody know about Chambourcin?
Yes.
No, I don't. You don't know about the Chambourcin grape?
Yeah. A little history, please.
So the Chambourcin grape, it's a hybrid, a French hybrid. It grows well here in Maryland. I mean, it grows so well that it's like you could have like a bunch of Chardonnay or a bunch of Cab Franc, and then the hybrid is 3 times as much. So it is, it's a really good wine. I can't say it's compatible to much of anything, but it makes a great rosé. And so we're going to do that for this year and for 2019 and 2021.
And so that's what I was saving. So what we're doing, so this is our first, this 2019 rosé. It is gone. Goodbye, out of here.
I tried.
People
So this is a
loved
bottle,
it.
right? So this is a bottle of wine that it was in our home.
Yes. Yes.
I begged them to bring it back.
Bring it to my stash.
Yeah.
But that's just for you guys. Just for you guys. So yeah, so we're really super excited. Everyone loved this. They were like, oh, we want more, we want more, we want more. It was gone, it was done. And so we decided that we would bring it back, that we would do another one. So we are going to be releasing our 2021, gosh, I can't
know, because we're in
2021 rosé in the spring.
Yeah.
We're going to be bottling in March, actually. We're bottling in March and we'll release it.
One of the challenges that I think a lot of people in the area have with Chambourcin and a stereotype that's been created in our minds is around this really harsh tannins.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what I love about this rosé and why I'm so happy that you found some in your stash to bring here is that the tannins are just beautiful. It's a rich, just a rich, full color, and you think that it's going to be this mouthful when you get it in your mouth. But it's smooth, it's beautiful. The fruit, it's fruit forward, but it's not overbaked. It's not jammy. I think that it's red fruit, but it's tart red fruit, and there's an elegance to it. There's a sophistication to it that also makes it friendly to me year round. I'm enjoying this right now, but I'll also enjoy it in the spring or the summer.
Right.
So yeah, I think you've knocked down the doors of Chambourcin with this rosé.
I'm so glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up. I don't talk about it often, but you know, it does have a bad reputation.
Yeah.
It's kind of sort of like Merlot had back in the day when they did that sideways
That
thing.
movie,
Don't do that to that poor little grape. And that poor Merlot struggled for years. So Chambourcin, you know, it's like that as well. It's it can be made just like mac and cheese can be made badly. So can Chambourcin.
Right.
So just we gotta pick and choose our wines based off of where we're getting them from. But this Chambourcin is
It's
really
100%.
cool. It's not actually. So what we do is we blend, and once we taste the wine before bottling, we blend with a little bit. I think this has
Tad bit of Chardonnay.
teeny
A little
bit,
bit. Okay.
just to give it some balance.
Yeah.
Just
Smooth it out.
Nice. What do y'all think of this wine?
It's very nice.
Yeah?
I could be off. I feel like is it strawberry?
Yes.
Yes.
In the story, a lot of people forget that in your brain, you've already committed over 2 million different sensations from smell and taste. So everything about your wine vocabulary to describe what you're drinking, it's already here.
Right.
You just have to say it. You just have to say it and feel confident about it. There's really no right or wrong answer. There's some people who would disagree with me. There's some sommeliers who would disagree with me. I don't care.
Right.
I think that, like you said, it's a personal experience, and how you mix and match wines, it's really up to you. And as far as food and wine pairing, a lot of people also have this conception that it has to be a complementary aspect to pair a wine with a food. Sometimes it doesn't have to be complementary. Sometimes it can be two completely different sensations,
Right.
and that's okay too. You know?
Right.
So,
That's awesome.
yeah.
That's great.
Well, the wines are lovely. I'm just going to ask a question.
Thank you.
Tell us about the label. Tell us about the inspiration for that artwork and philosophy where that word comes from for you guys.
Okay. Well, so the label, we actually had a friend create the octagon for us. He was working on it. He created the octagon and he showed it to us, and I was like, need a little bit more feminine going on in here. So I had this necklace, this beautiful necklace that I had by this brilliant artist in DC, and it had the flowers on it, the roses, and it's like a lariat. It kind of drapes down. It's absolutely beautiful. And I was looking at it, and I was like, so I sent it to him. I said, I need some of this. We need some of this on the label. And he did. He put it, so you see it really well on the rosé bottle.
Yeah. You want to pass some of those around, Tom? The bottle?
On the rosé bottle, you can see that design. So we kind of co-created that, and we loved it. He did it. He did exactly what I asked, and Kimberly and I loved it. We absolutely loved it. And then the name, yeah, he did. He did an amazing job. And so the name philosophy, Kimberly originally had a different name, which we loved, but somebody else already had it.
Okay. Okay. That's fair.
Yeah,
Market research.
So, when we're thinking about a different name, since that one was taken, it just kind of came to me one day. I was just like, who are we? Who are we? This name needs to represent Kimberly and I, right? And I started thinking about our conversations, as Kimberly told you. I was an administrator at Hopkins. We worked at Hopkins together, and we talked a lot, but we talked a lot about, our purpose in life. Like, what are we supposed to be doing? What are we supposed to be doing here? So a lot of our conversations went from, from the simple stuff to the deeper levels of things. And so it's like, you know what? I was like, that's the tie that binds us. It's our philosophy. It's our philosophy that binds us. And so there it is.
Awesome.